you think the people pouring over our border, they just want jobs, Americans want downtrodden, oppressed, fleeing gang violence, nice law-abiding people who just want to come and work at our local businesses. But the reality, it's far uglier. Sure, there are some poor people coming, a lot of them, but Biden and his DHS secretary are also letting people like this woman sneak into our country every single day. I hope you're sitting down for this one.
He's going to close the door. You stay right there before we move. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Back up. Get your foot back in there. Get your foot back in there. Get your foot back in there. Ma'am. Ma'am, we're going to have to tase you. You're not going to like that.
I don't understand what you're telling me.
Wow. Now, if a phone call to the Ukrainian ambassador, that ends up somehow being an impeachable offense, the ongoing conspiracy to undermine our national sovereignty and rule of law should be a slam dunk impeachable offense and conviction. Here now is Don Rosenberg, president of Advocates for Victims of Illegal Alien Crime. Don, they don't even let you call it illegal alien anymore, right? That's verboten. Can't do that. That woman who seems demonic or a good actress is part of a crime wave coming into the country. And yet Alejandro Mayorkas's big focus this week, I guess, is the Super Bowl.
Well, he seems to have his priorities always backwards, and certainly he does here. You know, your comment about, people coming in and most of them are nice and want to work and are, there's a lot of truth to that. But the question that I've asked for 11 years is, how many people, in this case, we'll talk about over 1 million that just came in the last year. What's an acceptable number of murderers, rapists, child molesters, and just regular criminals out of that group? And that's why we have an immigration system to check that so that they don't come in. But we just let them in and paid to fly them around the country and actually gave them money to help them get here.
Well, if the number is closer to 2 million, I believe, who we've encountered at the border. Lord knows how many snuck through that agents were just not able to even apprehend. So the numbers, the sheer numbers are staggering, Don. And yet I think Americans are so overwhelmed with so much at one time, the number is kind of numbing until, planefuls arrive in a rural or more suburban, small suburban part of the country, as we've seen over the last year. Does that change this dynamic once and for all?
Well, I think it would change the dynamic if most of the media would show it. Turn on any of your competitors, look in the newspapers. You don't see any of that. It's all hidden. And the rare time when you do see something, they always turn it around and make those people the victims.
Don, we will never let this issue go. We care about all Americans of all backgrounds, races, and ethnicities. If you're here illegally, we want you to have the greatest life ever. If you're not, you need to get back in the line. Don, thank you. Now, over 1 year ago, California